Hello there, welcome to the channel and to my very first motovlog. The idea for this trip was quite simple. Spend this long weekend, which is 4 days, motorcycle camping through Slovakia on a budget of 200 euros. The problem is the entire budget was gone within the first 24 hours. You'll know why in the second episode. And this was also my first time visiting Slovakia. Having lived in Czechia, I expected it to feel quite similar and familiar. What I didn't expect was a surprise waiting for me on the second day. So, grab a coffee, sit back, and enjoy the ride with me. I have a tiny adventure planned for this weekend, which is 4 days. So this is Thursday. I'm starting on Thursday, and I'm heading to Slovakia for a small hike. It's a lot of riding, small hike, and I should be back in Prague by Sunday. So this is a 4 days riding trip. It's a very short camping trip, but this is probably my third or fourth camping trip. So I'm still learning quite a lot, and this is my setup for now, just a sec. And I'm getting better at understanding what I want for the trip. And this is my 2005 Yamaha FZ6. If this is the first video you're gonna see, yes, welcome to the bike. It has 80,000 kilometers on it, so yes, it has seen a lot. And out of that 80, only 10 of them were from me. So I have 2 panniers and a top box setup with camping equipment, some food, tent, sleeping stuff, some clothes, and my camera stuff. And this is all I have, and still pretty new to camping and touring on the motorcycle, so I'm figuring many things out as I go. And this should be around 1000 to 1200 kilometers journey, and so far I'm 50 kilometers in, and today and the last day it's a lot of riding, so I'm basically covering around 500 kilometers. I wanted to take a break and record what's happening, and I hope to cover maybe another 100 kilometers before next update. And it's a lot of highway riding, which is boring a bit but essential, and there was a lot of traffic on the highway, so I did actually take this detour, which got me into this beautiful place. So there's one more very important thing I forgot to mention in the initial video. The goal for this trip is to do the whole thing under 200 euros, including everything. So I'm keeping a track of all the expenses that I have going on, but again, like, this is not including the stuff I already have and stuff I borrowed from people, because as I said, I'm figuring out what I need for camping, what I like. So I feel like I want to buy a good product, but given my lack of experience, I don't know what's a good product. So I'm gonna figure it out. And yeah, I'm on my way to Slovakia so far, 120 kilometers down, and I don't know where I'm gonna sleep. I have a couple of campsites that I have in mind. Unfortunately, I can't do wild camping there because I love to do wild camping, but yeah, it's not allowed, and there's a risk of bears, so you can't just sleep anywhere you want. So yeah, I don't wanna fight a wild animal. I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna stick to a campsite. And another thing is, most of the campsites, they take only cash and they close very early. So I think I need to call one of these campsites and ask if they're open, if they have space, and ask them how to figure this out. Usually they are a bit flexible to late arrivals. So yeah, I'll do that, and I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. By the way, this coffee is free because I had turns out I have enough points in this OMV club card thing, so I have free coffee. Enjoying that. And I'll drink my coffee and I'll be on my way soon. I just made it to Slovakia. I was gonna go directly to the camp, but my left ear started hurting so much because I think I'm realizing the limitations of this helmet that I have. It's Icon Air Flight helmet. It's MIPS, so it's equivalent to ECE 2206 regulations. But I dropped my mic. Okay, here. So, so this is the helmet, and look at the amount of bugs it catched. It looks cool. It's safe, but the problem is it's the double XL size, the biggest one that they have, and still it's too tight for me. And yeah, my ears started hurting after riding continuously for 120, 140 kilometers per hour. Kilometers. So I feel like I'm due for an upgrade. So this is a good helmet, but it has its limitations, and I need to I need something much more touring focused. So anyway, while I'm here, I'm gonna have a quick comfort break and get to the camp. A quick trip update. I am in the Slovakian town, Trenčín. I am in Trenčín, and I think I'm about 100 kilometers away from the campsite. And I've called them. They said the reception is open until 5, and if I do make it, it's fine. If I can't make it by 5 p.m., I can just set up my tent anywhere I like, and I can deal with the money and stuff tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna miss them by a few minutes, the receptionist. So that's what I'm gonna do. Head to the campsite, set up the tent, and make sure to pay them tomorrow. So I don't wanna be that guy. Yeah. And coffee count number 4. I think, yeah, too much coffee, and yeah, I think I have enough coffee. I have ground coffee, but obviously I can't make it on the road, so I think I'm drinking too much coffee. If there's something called too much coffee. So I've arrived at the campsite, and the lady was still there. She kept the reception open, which was a good thing. So everything was paid, all taken care of. She told me that I can camp anywhere here, and she told me where to look for the toilets. So that was good. And the spot I picked is this, which is, and I'll get on with it. Before I lose the light, I'm gonna set up the tent, and then I have to figure out my dinner, which should not be a problem because I have brought some food with me to cook. Just noodles. Surprise, surprise. It's time to relax, finally. I've set up my tent. I've made myself some food, a coffee, and I have nothing else to do for the evening. I wish I brought a book with me, which I didn't, either to read or to sketch. Lesson learned for the next time, because I have a lot of time to kill now, which means I have to think a lot, which could be scary. So, and I think everything has been going smoothly so far. There are a few other people on the campsite, but I think they're doing glamping or something like that. And yeah, I think most of them are in their drinking mood right now. But I've seen at the reception they have few recommendations for the hikes around this place. So I don't have anything set for tomorrow except for riding to the new place. So I think could be good to go somewhere, explore this place. I hear water nearby. Maybe there's waterfall-ish, because I hear water falling. It's drizzling now. It could rain. It could stop with drizzling. And either way, I was told this tent is waterproof. So we might be testing that today. That's it. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. So far, I've refueled once today, and I'm almost out of fuel already, but I have to refuel tomorrow. And I've had a bunch of coffees, a sandwich, and I paid for the accommodation for today, which is 12 euros, which is not, it's very reasonable. And that's it. Ciao.